It's definitely recording already. I'm back for y'all with what is this called again?
Collaboration
With Undefined Beauty. Yes, finally. I've been asking her for weeks. Had this new little idea.
I mean, a few weeks ago was Christmas. So.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have that. You know, Christmas, love. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it.
Okay.
So we're gonna get down to these stereotypes of natural hair, and we're gonna tell you whether they're true or false. Most of them will be false.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah. Okay. Stereotype number 1.
Numero uno.
I can't go natural because I don't have good hair. I can't. I don't have good hair.
Oh, Jesus. This is what we hear all the time. It's kind of sad because anybody can be natural, you know. So my thing is, if you know your hair type is going to be different, everybody's going to be different, just like everybody's personality is different, everybody's character is different, everybody's hair is different. So natural to someone else who might be Puerto Rican or Dominican might be a little bit different than what you got with your kente curls, okay? Your African roots.
And really those African roots be like the curliest ones.
Right.
It be the in-betweens like me.
Right.
That got.
And when you're transitioning, don't get so caught up in the 3A, 4A, 3C, all that. That doesn't make any difference to what your hair is going to look like, because again, like I said, your hair is going to look different. So you might have to just switch up your products, or you might have to switch up what styles you do or things like that, but that's not going to make it seem like, oh, her hair is better than mine because it looks this way because she doesn't twist out. Not everybody is going to be able to do a twist out, and we'll talk about that later, but you know, it's just going to be a little bit different. So there's no such thing as good hair. Your hair is your hair, so it should be good hair. And good hair is healthy hair, not what it might appear to be, how it's different from someone else's. So remember, good hair is healthy hair.
Stereotype number 2. Did you want to say it in Spanish?
Número dos.
When I go natural, when I go natural, I won't have to do my hair anymore.
I mean, you don't have to do your hair. It's just going to look a little crunchy.
All you got to do is spray a little water on there and it'll be styled and cute.
No. Okay. See, the thing about that is, I get kind of caught up in that notion because I consider myself a lazy natural. Yes, I'll admit it. I am a lazy natural. So I try to do as minimal as possible. So like my go-tos are wash and goes, things that I can do quick and easy. But as far as not doing it, when you wake up, you're not just going to be able to wake up and be like, oh, I'm natural, my hair is already pre-styled. No, that's not what that means. You're going to have to put some oils. You're going to have to do some curling cream, some curl definer. You're going to have to do something, whether you figure out what's gonna work best for your hair in the morning. So if you know you're a busy person and you have to get up and go and you like to have that last little bit of sleep, then you're just gonna have to find that regimen. So what you might have to do, you might have to sleep in maybe a shower cap or something to define your curls overnight, so when you wake up in your morning, your hair will be done, or things like that, or do a twist out at night or things like that. What do you do?
I'm not a lazy natural. I'm really an extra natural. I do too much. I just want to try every style, and I just keep trying them until they work. Like, my hair will grow, and I'll be like, maybe this style will work now, you know? But I do my hair.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with the lazy natural that still does something to their hair, but it's false. You cannot just go to sleep, not put a bonnet on, or put the puff up for 2 weeks, and just spray water and everything's fine. And another thing, I detangle my hair every day. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm not about to let my hair mat up and get all tangled to the point to where I seriously have to sit down for 3 hours and detangle. You have to do your hair. So that one is definitely false. Stereotype number 3. Okay. Why you got these braids in? Why you wearing weave and you got all the hair?
Okay.
Why are you always wearing protective styles?
Because I told you I was just a lazy natural. I just like the protective style.
I mean, but you got all the hair.
And that's fun. Okay, the reason why I continue to put my hair up, as y'all might see, I always have a different hairstyle. I'm one of those people that gets bored really easily, and I like to switch it up. She switches it up and leaves it curly. I'm like, I want straight, I want weave, I want crochet, I want everything. I want to try everything because I get bored. I like to switch up
that way.
So that way. So why I do that, one thing I notice when I have my natural hair out, I tend to kind of get stressed throughout the day, throughout my school schedule, anything like that. So I tend to play with my hair a lot, and that's bad for growth. It makes my hair dry. Touching your hair a lot, it reduces the oils that's being produced in your hair. So I continue to do styles like this because I know my hair is growing underneath. I'm not just putting my hair up and letting it do whatever. I'm doing deep conditions in between my protective styles. I'm doing hot oil treatments, things like that. So I'm not just putting in weave or putting in crochet just so I don't have to worry about touching my hair and just let it do whatever. So my hair is not broken off or dead or unhealthy underneath here. So the main thing is, it's just, you know, how you feel. You change your clothes every day, and I change my hair. I wish I could change it every day, but it's pretty close. But yeah, that's why I do protective styles. So they're protective styles, you know. It's winter, it's cold outside. Those follicles can't take all the temperature and weather as you would think. So.
And just because we're natural, it doesn't mean we're not human. Just like people with perms get bored and they put weave in and they do hairstyles, we put weave in too. And we're actually doing it to grow our hair. Protective styling grows your hair. As I said in my last video, if you watched it, I protective styled for a year and a half to 2 years, and I still am. It grows your hair. Now, stereotype number 4. Your hair isn't growing. It's still short. My hair is so short. It just looks like your hair isn't growing. It just doesn't it look like it's just not growing?
I mean, I know it's growing. Some other people, I'll tell Lex to put in a picture of my hair curly, but my hair always looks the exact same length in every style I wear. Again, I'm a lazy natural, so I'm not really doing twist outs or anything like that. Yeah, so our hair length is kind of close. Hers might be a little bit longer, but overall my hair is pretty good in length.
It's called shrinkage.
Yes, and shrinkage is good. Like I said, good hair is healthy hair. Shrinkage is healthy hair. You want your hair to shrink up when it touches water. Your hair loves water. If
your hair doesn't revert, it's something going wrong.
Yeah, and I'm not saying everybody's hair has to be shrunken. Like we said before, everybody has different hair types. So somebody's curl pattern might be a little bit looser. So it will look or appear longer than as opposed to maybe our hair coils. So that's one thing. So just because your hair might look the exact same every time you wet it throughout the years or throughout your months in your natural hair journey, that doesn't mean anything. That means it's healthy. That means it's doing what it's supposed to do. So
yeah, just because you can't do a wash and go doesn't mean your hair isn't growing. I'm sorry. Yeah. With type 4,
right,
it takes a minute. Give it a minute. One day, we will be able to do a wash and go and have this long stuff, just not today.
And as you see in Lex's videos, she does twist outs, she does braid outs, and there's ways to manipulate to show that length that you do have. So don't feel that you have to wear it in a wash and go and it's like, oh my gosh, it's still short, it's not doing anything that I really just want it to do. So if you watch Lex's videos, you'll see there's healthy ways to manipulate your curls to get them to look longer and still be healthy and still get the style and length that you want.
Stereotype number 5. I'm going to go natural, and in a year, I'm going to have a lot of hair.
Voluptuous.
I'm just going to have all of the hair in a year. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to, matter of fact, I'm going to wait a year before I big chop, you know?
Oh.
And then I'm going to have a lot of hair.
So then I won't have to worry about it. No. Okay, see, about that is our hair is going to grow differently. So I'm a believer in the more that you trim it, the more it will grow. Because that's just the way that your hair works. I'm just going to be up close and personal. When you shave your legs, it grows back the next day. So you cut it again, it grows back. So that's exactly how hair in general works. So the more that you trim it, and I'm not saying you have to big chop, I'm not saying you have to cut it every week or every time you get your hair done or anything like that, but I'm saying that's kind of how your hair is going to work. So over time, it's only going to grow maybe 3 to 4 inches, maybe every 3 to 4 months, maybe.
I say a half inch every month. Like, if you're lucky, you'll get 6 inches every year.
Yeah. So
the mistake, I know I made this mistake. I'll get on YouTube and I'll be like, 1 year big chop. And I'll watch somebody do their big chop and be like, okay, she has a lot of hair, so I'm going to big chop at this time because she did, and I'm going to have that same amount of hair. That's not true. That's not true. So don't base your big chop or when you're going to cut your hair, how much hair you should have at some point based off of somebody else. You need to learn your own hair.
And also learn, going natural, don't focus on the length. Focus on how healthy your hair is. I keep reverting back to good hair is healthy hair.
Last one, y'all. Stereotype number 6. And it's not really directed at women because I think as women we know what going natural means.
Yeah.
So it's kind of directed at men.
Or people who don't even know what natural is. Because there's probably people that are new and or younger or things like that that might really not were grown into like perming their hair and things like that, and they might not know
like you might
what
have
natural hair is.
Told your dad or your
boyfriend.
I'm going natural, and they're like,
yeah. So it's not for people who are considering going natural or are natural. This is more for like people that have really not just understood the whole process or the point of it.
The movement.
Yes, the movement.
But natural does not mean you're gonna stop wearing weave. It doesn't mean you're gonna wear your permed hair. Like when someone says I'm going natural, that's not what it means. When someone's going natural, they're growing out their unprocessed natural hair, the hair they were born with. That means they're gonna let go of all the processed hair, the chemically processed hair and damaged hair, and they're gonna grow their hair out. That is the definition of natural.
Yes. So, and alongside with that, that's including you're not going to wear weave and start putting perms on the ends of your hair just to have a leave out. That's not natural either. You're not going through the full process. Also, you want to kind of get rid of some of the unhealthy shampoos and conditioners that are out there that are going to damage your hair. So if they have paraffins or sulfates or things like that, those are processed chemicals that help remove oils and things from your hair.
That's not natural.
Yeah, that's not natural either. You're harming your hair with that as well. So there's so many things. Just because you might see someone that might have heat damage or anything like that, they could still be going natural, but they just haven't removed all of their damaged ends or their processed ends or anything like that. So just
technically they're not natural, but they're getting there.
Yeah, like they're that's the going part.
They're getting
going there. Natural.
They're going
transitioning, if you should say.
Yes.
Okay.
But we hope these stereotypes cleared up a lot of things for a lot of people. This is part 1. This is part 1. It's going to be on my channel. If you want part 2, she's going to have it on her channel, Undefined Beauty, and I'm going to leave all of her information below. You want to see part 2. It's really good. And you're going to want to see her channel because she's a lifestyle, kind of be a better you kind of person. She's a lot more, what's the word, without offending, she's a lot more chastity.
Yeah, so if you want to figure out chastity, come to my channel.
Come to her channel. She's going to have a lot of weird things for you.
What?
She's going to be cooking in the kitchen. She's going to be... What else are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing lookbooks.
She does vlogs.
Getting ready with me.
I haven't made it there yet, but she does the vlogs.
Yeah, I just love life, so that's what my channel is. Loving life.
Her channel's life. My channel's expanding. Just for it. But yeah, you're going to want to see part 2. You're going to want to hear all these stereotypes, all these tips, all these discussions. Just subscribe below if you haven't subscribed to me. Subscribe to Chaz when you get to her channel. And wait for the next video.
Oh, to be continued. Peace.
But wait, I'm just...
Oh, wait. There's more.
There's always more. Okay, but there's no more today. So thank y'all for watching. Bye.